Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Now, in the last episode, as you probably know, we just finished off helping Miranda with rescuing her sister, and shooting that sorry bitch who had shot Miranda's friend who had betrayed her. We also had a little bit of a situation involving Miranda and Jack having a confrontation. But this time, we have a few things to do. Most of them revolving around the second of the three DLCs. Second of the three major DLCs, I should say, for this game. Although, we also have to give this Asari her amulet back, or whatever.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Well, I don't mind helping you save a little bit of money on the bureaucrats. It's not like we're doing it for the money, after all. But now that we've done that, we can head on up and see Liara. And it should also be mentioned that this is my second time recording this first bit of this episode, because the point from the beginning of this episode up to my arrival at the first combat situation in the DLC, I actually had to re-record because there were some performance issues. So, to anyone who's playing Mass Effect 2, or The Witcher 2 for that matter, because I had this problem along with a crashing problem accompanying it in that particular game. Anyone who's having those sorts of problems, then the solution you want to try out first is to erase the majority of your save games, or, as I like to do it, move them to a different folder where they won't register in the game, because if you have a lot less save games, then you're going to have a lot less problems. So just do that, and it should help with a lot of your performance issues. Which is what I found, because the frame rate was down a massive amount when I first tried to load up to record, and that solved it immediately. But enough about performance problems. Let's talk to Liara and give her Cerberus' data on the Shadow Broker.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
It's more really about what I can do for you, darling. So let's get the Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Okay, so I guess we never originally had that conversation with Liara about Farron and the Shadow Broker and everything. I could have sworn that I talked to her about that, but I guess not. Odd. But anyways, we're not gonna give Liara shit over giving our body to Cerberus. For one thing, it led to us being alive, and we rather like being alive, so that would be an awfully petty thing to get mad at Liara over. For another, well, she was just doing what she thought was right, so we're not going to judge her for that.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
I didn't know how you'd feel when Cerberus restored you. If you'd feel betrayed, or... They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker, but in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Okay, bit of explanation. You can probably guess this, but the thing with Liara's terminal is that's sort of a cop-out slash backdoor thing that BioWare put in, so that in the unlikely scenario that you do the Shadow Broker DLC before you have recruited both Thane and Samara, you can use her terminal to get the intel that will enable you to start their recruitment missions, and you won't just be locked out of part of the main storyline. So that's why that exists, which is a pretty clever workaround if you ask me, and I do rather like it.
For example, you know that new drug, the
But enough about the little things like that. Time for us to catch a cab over to Liara's place. Let's hope we don't get shot at on the way to Liara's house, because that would be a bit awkward. As then we'd have to stop and shoot someone down and blow their heads off, and just be a giant mess. Let's just get over there. Fast, preferably. Same 2 people, Garrus and Kasumi, I think. Oh great, the cops are here.
We got multiple shots fired.
Why
Yeah, techs are going over the
do
place
we
now.
always arrive to
Sandra, we got an open
meetings
carrier
with
in this
friends
switching to
to
a
have
rotary-
the cops involved?
What's going on?
This is getting annoying.
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
I don't
Sealed
think
off.
so. This
Why?
is my friend's
Someone tried to kill
apartment.
your friend, Commander Shepard.
Whoa, who's this
Thank you,
now?
officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
Another Spectre.
A Spectre?
I think this makes like the second one that we've met after Saren. Hopefully this one won't end up being a genocidal psychopath or something.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
Not sure why exactly we're telling her that, to be honest, because we've just met. We have no reason to trust this lady. If it was me, I would not tell her. I would just say we were meeting to catch up or something. Keep the Shadow Broker out of things. Unless she already knew. Which would make me more suspicious.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tasoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Yeah, no shit. I imagine most people don't stick around in a building after being shot at unless they have something important to do. Kind of fucking obvious, if you ask me.
Liara isn't here. Where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like T'Soni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Well, to quote my French Revolution history teacher from college, it's not paranoia if they really are out to get you. And seeing as she was shot at, someone was definitely out to get Liara. That kind of goes without saying. How'd the police investigation go anyways?
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Helium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew T'Soni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Omega with expensive shoes. I gotta admit, I rather like that analogy. It's more than a little bit fitting. But yeah, let's have a peek around the place.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
Huh. Interesting. So it got deflected, but still got through. That is definitely a high-grade rifle. That's for sure.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
I have to disagree if you're talking about Liara. She loved me. She thought I was
Don't worry,
awesome.
Commander, we'll find her. A doctorate from the University of Cerberus, Alchera. She's getting good use out of all that education.
By being shot at all the time, do you mean? Yeah, definitely getting good use out of it.
That's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Well, there's nothing else I could really look at, so I guess it's the photo.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
And on to stage 2.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
Yeah. This whole section kind of vaguely reminds me of that section that we had in Kasumi's loyalty mission over in Donovan Hawk's mansion, where we were trying to track down some little bits and pieces to essentially solve a puzzle. I sort of jokingly described it as Shepard being, how do I put it? Oh yeah, basically James Bond in space during that mission, which
I'm glad I got here before those
it
amateurs
doesn't
jam hands on
exactly
everything.
fit, but the idea is there, and it's even less fitting for this mission, but there are sort of some vague reminders there, even if it's just going around and looking at things rather than doing anything of actual importance.
Certainly into up.
Yeah, I guess that thing's not too pretty looking. That's a fair assessment.
Nasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
Okay.
Shouldn't take long.
Well,
Come to my office.
from that line, my assessment would be that the intel gave Liara
How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
was about a location for the Shadow Broker. And that she was going to some contacts to get a more specific location, since it was just like a vague sector of space with possibly some identification markings on it. So she needed some help to narrow it down a bit more, which she's got now. I suppose she did find something, though. That's good to see.
Sounds like Liara found something big on the Shadow Broker.
And then someone found her. I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get to it before something else goes wrong.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
And she jinxed it.
Liara's in there!
That can't be good.
Putting it lightly, Kasumi. Putting it lightly.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this guy car and seal off the building.
I know Liara, lady. You do not.
Just leave some for me.
I have a feeling that not only has she survived that, but all it did was piss her off. Because that's the way things are going to work out. I just know it. Let's go.
Vizier, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
For over 120 years, the Dracon Trade Center takes pride in being the home to Ilium's corporate elite.
Barrier Frontier employee. So he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Yeah, especially since he's both a Solarian and a civilian, and they tend to be kind of fragile. I mean, if we were talking about, like, Morden or another SDG dude, then I could see a survival then, but just a Solarian civilian intelligence gathering person, I don't think so. Not happening. Okay, and here's the Barrier Frontier offices with a bomb. Why is it always bombs?
Vizier, I found
Why
a
is it
military-grade
always
explosive
bombs?
device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
I guess they didn't have time to plan and just decided to destroy the place spur of the moment. I don't know.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Okie dokie. Great. Flashbangs. That's all we need.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Yeah. Can someone tell the Shadow Broker that he is not licensed to have a fucking private army? He didn't fill out the requisite paperwork for a private army. He has to rent one out from one of the companies if he wants an army. And if he doesn't like that, well, he can get fucked. really don't care what he thinks. Shadowbroker's a stupid bitch anyways, and nobody likes him. They like the work he does for them, but I don't think they actually like him. That kind of goes without saying, if you ask me. Okay. Progress being made. Oh yeah.
Repeat, heavy in play. Down.
Okay, you, and I see a Vanguard. Who now looks to be a touch on the dead side. And that heavy has been beaten to death by the power of elbows. Okay. Fucking engineer. That engineer is dead. We're making plenty of progress. Burning them to death is as effective a method of hostile disposal as it's ever been. So I'm not complaining about that. Heavy there. Aw, that's cute. You think you can hide from me behind a table? That's so adorable. Truly, it's just precious. They think a table is going to save them, or the corner of a doorway is going to save them from the power of Shepard's elbows. Really, where do they get these ideas from? I would love to know. Where? Not the sort of thing that your average smart person would probably think up. Okay. And got some fire there.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant system.
And there it is.
Should be clear now. Good. I'm on my way down.
Okay. Why do I have a bad feeling about Vizier though? That's what I want to know, because I think it may just be the fact that the only Spectre we had any experience with far was Saren. And as a result, well, not exactly the best report to form on fellow Spectres, being all of them, that being one of them, were genocidal psychotic nutjobs who want to enslave the galaxy. Let's hope we get a better experience with Vizier, though I'm naturally skeptical.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
I don't like
Is this
her
the
tone of voice.
Must have been.
Note
Sign of
how
data.
casual she sounded
Speaking
when
of which, did you find
talking
your friend's
about
You
her
mean this
failure. Okay. Liara, what's going on here? After all, we know Liara. She wouldn't hold someone at gunpoint without good reason. So, why does she feel she has good reason to be pointing a pistol at Vasir? What does she know that we don't?
Liara? Something I should know?
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
And there it is.
I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Zakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood pest!
Okay, now you've just made it personal by insulting my friend. So, what kind of death would you like? Do you prefer slow and painful, or very slow and very painful? We can always go for so agonizingly slow and painful you wish you had already died the entire time you're in the process of dying painful. That's my option 3 for you. Oh man, Liara is a badass. Like, seriously, she just took those guys out with one attack per person. That is impressive. One down. And that's another down even while being blinded by flashbang. I impress myself sometimes, I really do.
Cloaking! Closing range.
Okay. Okay, let's finish this.
This should punch through their armor.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't think we want to be staying for the encore, quite frankly.
She's getting away.
We're on our way, Liara. Just try to delay her a little bit, will you?
Now you see me.
Come on, then. That's you removed. And that's me dead because I was a reckless idiot. That works. That works. Come on, friendinos. We just want you to die, that's all. let's move on.
She's getting away.
They're coming from the front.
There. These stupid idiots are not gonna last long against our awesomeness. And the fact that they don't seem to really have much understanding of a good time to use cover. That's not doing them any favors, really. The fact they just do not get cover that well. Sumi, can you be less dead, please? Oh, there goes their engineer boys. Down you go. Yeah, I was saying. Think about their engineers. I think we need that. Down.
This should slow him down.
Okay, that was rough. But we got through them. Now let's collect ammo if we can. It would seem the Shadow Broker has quite a few expendable reserves to throw at us, because he's doing just that. Liara, I don't think the bullets are doing much. Maybe go with the excessively OP biotics on this one, would be my suggestion. Seriously, just break her cab with your biotics or something. Liara, damn it.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I think we want Garrus on this one. We have the old days team reports things, so we'd be better working as a unit. Kasumi, you take the next cab and catch up after the fact, I guess. Or possibly head back to the Normandy. I don't know.
There she is. Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left.
Okay. Yeah,
She's
this
around the corner.
bit.
Hurry,
This
Shepard,
bit.
we're losing her. We're not going into the construct.
This bit.
I'm not letting her escape with that data.
I fucking hate this bit. It's just incredibly tedious
Go,
and
go, 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 go.
annoying.
I'm going.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
Yeah, this coming from the person who I'm fairly certain
dropping
had
proximity charges.
some formal complaint lodged against her for the way we drove the Mako in the first game. Yeah, I don't think you have any right to say we'll be fine,
It's a
Shep.
taxi. It has a fare meter.
One.
Truck.
I know.
Truck.
I know! There we go.
You're enjoying this.
You mean you're not, Liara? I think after all the time you spent on the first Normandy,
This speed.
you'd be at least a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I mean, come on, what is wrong with you, girlfriend?
Truck.
Get
Again?
adrenaline junkie.
Watch out.
Get your inner adrenaline junkie pumping already. Seriously. Why, hello there. Nice to see you here, bitch. How would you like to die? Unfortunately, I think we need to get down there to fetch your ship. Much as I would like to just leave the bitch to die, that ain't gonna work out.
I crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
There's Vizier's
And
car.
we've leveled.
Come on, she can't have gotten far. Watch out. They're dropping reinforcements in to slow us down. They've blocked the door.
Enemy combat drone.
Okay. We are, and some reinforcements on the flank.
Watch for drone.
This ain't good. Ugh. Fucking hell. Alright. Charge.
Shield your eyes.
And I just managed to avoid that damn engineer and Vanguard.
They're behind us.
Okay.
Shield your eyes.
Okay. Yes, would you mind? Bastards. Okay, got another agent over there. And yeah, the slowing our asses down build they're doing annoyingly well at. I believe the technical term for it is being a pain in the ass, because they very much are. Seriously?
Hostile drone.
Another fucking engineer. You have got to be kidding me. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Come on. You down. And you. And fucking more of them. Are you kidding me? I'm also running low on ammo for this damn thing. Jesus. Hey, quit it. Okay, Liara, we need you back on your feet. Oh, fuck you. Seriously. Fuck you.
Watch out! They're dropping reinforcements in to slow us down. They've blocked the door. Neutralize the...
Oh, hell.
Watch out! Flashbang!
Enemy combat drone. Hostile shot ready. This should punch through their armor. One less to worry about. Look out!
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Well, that's that then. This fight was a bit of a mess, no mistake. But at least we're through it. So there's that, I suppose. More money. Money's always nice. I don't think we really have time to waste chatting to Liara about a sorry porn, quite frankly, so I will leave that be.
Vizier got hurt in the
flash. That should slow her down.
She's lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough, I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping the fact she got this injured will mean that she'll be a bit easier to take on, but given how much of a tank Seer's proven to be so far, I don't have high hopes. I really do not.
Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey you! Come here. What's your name?
Ah, damn it.
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
Vizier, you don't need to do this.
All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please. I have a son.
A son. I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end.
Jeez, what is it
Okay,
with
Liara.
specters and
The usual way.
You want Mariana's
being
little baby to grow up
psychotic
without a mommy, Shepard?
bitches?
Thermoclips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it? What? Vizier, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
Now, Liara.
Yes. You see, that's what I like to call the ancient and time-honed art of bullshitting. And
Been spotted.
what did I tell you? What did I tell you? She is not even been dented by this at all. We're barely making a dent in her fucking barrier. Okay, I'm going over to the special rifle. As I like to call it, the weapon of desperate times call for desperate measures.
No shield!
Son of a bitch. Gary Wary. Yes, be a bitch. Now, where did she go? Huh. Fuck. back to that.
They've seen it.
Come on.
Watch for drone.
Down goes Brony Wony. And as I suspected, Seer doesn't even have the balls to take us on without minions. Seriously.
Concussive shot ready.
She doesn't have the nerve to go after us without employing minions. Seer, you're a damn pansy. You're a damn pansy.
And stay down.
Watch out, shockwave.
But at least she is accidentally restoring Liara to full health whenever she summons her underlings, so that's nice, I guess. Unfortunately, however, yeah, unfortunately for me, that's not helping much because we're getting our asses whooped repeatedly from multiple fucking angles. You down. Yara. Singularity.
I'll finish you myself.
I'll grab the ammo wammo.
Watch out, shockwave.
Fun of a bitch.
You're dead, Shepard. Try to keep up.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Destroy my shield.
God damn it.
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, that's like half her armor down now. We're chipping away at her defenses. The only good thing that can be said about this is the fact that her defenses seemingly do not regenerate. Unlike what would happen with a typical Vanguard. She is not restoring her defenses. Speaking of, Liara, get back on your damn feet. Well, she's going for Garrus. I think, as I was trying to do before, Liara on her feet again, please. And Vizier is down to just health. Come on, where is she? There you go. And we're out one Vizier. Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Not so hot now, are you, bitch?
Zakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the Council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren?
Yeah.
Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Yeah, you crossed the line. Some things you just don't do. And you, like Saren, went too far. Can't justify this.
Spectres don't blow up buildings. Innocent.
Sure we don't. We get our hands dirty so the Council doesn't have to. The Councilors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely.
Yeah, kiss my ass, bitch.
You're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
Unfortunately, yes. And I look forward to stabbing them in the back.
I know who they are and what they've done.
It does matter, actually,
I
but
think it
we're not
does.
going to tell
You
her
won't judge
that
me.
because,
Look in the
well,
mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps, killing Alliance
why
admirals
would we?
who ask questions, and you're with them. Don't you dare judge me.
oh, I will judge you because I know I'm planning on betraying Cerberus first opportunity I get. You, on the other hand, don't even feel bad about the shit you do. So, excuse me if I don't regret murdering you too much. Or even if I don't consider it actual murder.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill Finn.
We'll get Baron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing.
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Zakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
It's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean?
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Zakat.
That's Vizier's fault, not yours.
Zakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again.
That's
But
a
from here
little
on out, things will be simple.
cold.
Get in, get Farron, get out.
And
And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
the aura really has changed.
That's it.
We just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
You haven't been the same since I came back, Liara.
What do you want me to say, Shepard? That I mourned you? That I feel guilty because Farron got captured? I made mistakes. I lost people. I helped get you back. And I want to do the same for Farron. I'll sit and talk once he's safe. Until then, enjoying the scenery is an insult to the man who saved both of us.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Definitely a change from the bubbly archaeologist from Mass Effect 1. I mean, I commented back when we first met up with Liara here on Ilium that she had changed quite a bit, but until that scene there, I don't think, was ever totally obvious to me how much. But yeah. We'll be taking Garrus for this one. Garrus and Liara is going to be our team this time around, just like the good old days. We'll have to give her some points. Of course, this is the only mission we're actually going to use Liara for in the entire game. She doesn't become a squad mate permanently or anything, but I still want to kit her out. So, everyone has the gear they need, I think. We're ready to go.
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. We can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide. Signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
Well, I think this makes for a good point to end at. So we'll pick up next time when we will find and kill the Shadowbringer. See you then, everybody. See you then.